Okay, how we doing? My name is Kenneth Bird. I'm creator of Supreme Ambient Light Rejection Screen Paint using ambient light rejection technology. Gain, boy, I'm telling you, I'm really bugged over this. I wanted to. Somebody mentioned about uh, a distance throw demonstration. So I went through my videos last night. And I was like, wait a minute, I didn't do a distance throw demonstration on the screen paint. So that's what I'm doing now. But for the life of me, I cannot figure out what I did with my measuring tape, which I'm baffled by that because usually with me, that's the one thing I lose the most in the house are measuring tapes. So I got to go to Amazon. I got to order two measuring tapes, one to put someplace where I make sure I don't lose it, the other one to carry around because I probably will lose it. So we can't do a measurement on this, but we're pretty far back. I told you my living room and dining room are quite large. So this is how far back we're from the projector. We're using 1,000 lumens. I'll do it again with the measurements because I don't feel right doing this without the measuring tape. And that's what's ticking me off because it's probably in here somewhere, but it's probably in the weirdest spot I could possibly have put it. So I searched it out from top to bottom. So if I search it from top to bottom, either I threw it out in the trash or something, but I'll order two measuring tapes. We'll do this one again and we'll get a full measurement. So I do apologize about that one. I'm going to be playing around with the Christie today. So I'm going to have the Christie hooked up to the PS4 today because I want to see how that. And I got a few things that are going to be changing in here. So once the PS5 launches, I figured why not put it on the bigger screen, which I have here. I'll put the PS5 on here. And then I'm going to convert this screen into the Platinum Eclipse. And then over in here, which I'm going to keep my PS4 hooked up, I'm going to get the motorized rise screen because I need that one, the floor rising screen, because this is blocking out all my window light. And I need something I can just bring down and bring back up. I can't attach it from here to here because it's too heavy and I don't want it damaging the plaster on the wall. Best way to do is just get a floor rising. I won't have to drill anything. I just set it right there and just have it rise up. From where the radiator is sitting, from up to here, I'll get about a 100-inch screen. The 120-inch is a no can do. All right, so wanted to just show you this because not a customer, but somebody in YouTube popped in. And that's why I said I get these challenges, but he made a really good comment that I do a distance throw. So I went back, checked out my videos that I did on the Platinum Eclipse and realized I didn't do a distance throw. I missed that one. So if I want to do a distance throw, I'm not going to use any of the big high-powered projectors. It's just too easy. We got 5,200 lumens in here. The best projector for this demonstration would be the lowest lumens we have in here, which is 1,000 lumens right now, because I just ordered another projector. Those are asking me if I had an Xbox. Yes, I have a brand new Xbox right there. I don't even use it because I just like the PS4 better. I mean, I'm not saying which system is better. I just prefer the PS4. I was an Xbox fan for the longest time, and when I switched over to the PS4, the only reason why it kept me off the PS4 was when I first got the PS1, the first system that came out, and analog controllers, I just didn't like the feel of it because I was coming off N64. And the closest thing to N64's controllers was the Dreamcast. So I switched to the Dreamcast, and the closest thing to a Dreamcast controller was the Xbox, and that's how I ended up going on to Xbox and been Xbox into 360. And then when the new system came out, I just didn't like it. I didn't like the feel of it at all. Went out and bought the PS4, bought the VR glasses, and been in love with it ever since. So, yep, that's a brand new box right there, which I want to actually give to one of my god kids. They're actually going to get that because they're saying that they want a separate system from their sister. All right, so here are the projectors we could have used in the demonstration. I have two of the big boy Sony's 43s. This is 42. These are 43s, 42s. I could have used the 1600 lumen Panasonic, but like I said, I thought that was too easy doing 1600 lumens, and we're not going to bother with that because that's an ultra short throw, which has nothing to do with anything. So I felt that the best projector for doing a distance throw and would give the screen more of a challenge would be using a 1,000 lumen Sony projector. If you're curious about this projector, this right here, it's a very low model projector. It is an SVGA projector at 600 by 800 res 720p and at 1,000 lumens. So what we're going to do is we have lights in there, right? And we have lights in here, right? So we're going to come over here. I'm going to turn on these lights. So that means this projector is going to have to travel. I'll bring this down a little bit so you can see the projector and everything with it. There we go. So it's going to have to travel. I say we're probably good, guessing, about 17, 18 feet. Probably more, because like I said, my living room from here to expand is pretty big. So I will take it at 18 feet. Wish I had that measurement because this is driving me crazy. All right, I'm going to try to track this thing down today. I'm going to spend all day trying to track down this measurement because I know darn well I didn't throw it in the trash. All right, so I say about 18 feet before back. And as you can see that the lumens at 1,000 lumens is going to travel all the way, make contact with that dark screen and come back. And as I said before, if you have 1,000 lumens, whatever you may have, you will not have 1,000 lumens by the time it makes contact with the screen. That's gone. So we'll come back over here and show you the screen. See how deep the blues are? Come back over here and show you how far the projector is sitting back way back there. So I thought that would be the best demonstration. Keep in mind, I've done this demonstration outside in the evening hours, and I said even on a cloudy day, there's more ambient light inside your home than there is. It's actually more ambient light outside on a cloudy day than inside your home while it's fully lit. So I knew if that projector could pull an image at around 12 feet back outside at 1,000 lumens, this would be a cakewalk for it. So like I say, the screen print we're using in this demonstration is, dun, 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 dun. This is the Platinum Eclipse. See how dark it is? Platinum Eclipse right there. I'd like to thank you also too for the support. We sold another 30 last night of that Platinum Eclipse. I think that when we did the demonstration with all the screens together, I think that was a good one to do because it kind of let people understand which ones they would feel that would work better for them. Yeah. That's one of the good things about having a good lengthy living room. You can pretty much bring the screen back as far as you want. All right, let me see. All right, in a few minutes, I'm going to take you up to the office and show you what I purchased. So I found myself a 900 lumen projector. I was looking for an 8, couldn't find an 8. I found a 900 lumen. All the other ones are knockoffs. I'm going to bring a knockoff in here. But keep in mind, I had to buy 2 knockoff projectors because I have to do that demonstration also too. If you go to our website, at the far end of the menu, you'll see something that says more. Click on that and you will see the option there to look at the demonstrations for the fake knockoff projectors. Also too, I will be posting a customer appreciation page. I'll be adding a link into this video because I have a customer who just showed off their screen using our black technology, and guess what projector he has? The exact same projector I have right there. It's an Optima GT 5600 ultra short throw. Just showed off his pictures. This. Just asked for something and it denied it. I don't know why. So ask for it again. So there we are. We got the colorful fish tank. I'll bring it a little farther up because you're way back here, people. So you can see the fish tank a little closer up. So there we are. So keep in mind as I'm showing you this from here, that projector sitting all back there. So yeah, we can pull an image at 1,000 lumens, probably around 18 feet back. But I won't be happy until I get that measuring tape, find my measuring tape, or get new measuring tape because I need to know the approximate distance of where that projector is sitting. But as you can see from the length of the dining room, because this used to be the dining room, all the way over where that sits at in the living room, we are a good distance back. So keep in mind, at 1,000 lumens, it's going to hit this light, it's going to hit that light, and it's going to have to produce an image, come back so you can see it from here. And keep in mind that is a portable pocket. No, sorry, not pocket. My bad. You're not sticking that in your pocket. That's a portable projector. And by 600 by 800 res, a lot of people don't realize the lower resolution you have in your projector as you start to expand the screen size. So if you have 600 to 800 in res, that means your pixels are going to have to expand bigger and bigger and bigger in order to accommodate the picture size. Now, if you have something like 1920 by 1080p by 1920, then you're talking about your pixelations. Basically, you have more of them, which means even if you go to expand the image, the picture quality is not going to deteriorate as fast as it would with something with less pixels. But as you can see, we're not even having a problem on the screen due to the technology is designed to keep it all together. All right, I'd like to thank that customer for pointing that out, because not customer, but YouTuber for pointing that out, because this is one of the demonstrations I missed. And when he said that, I said distance throw. And I'm saying, wait a minute, well, we did it outside. That should be good enough. But I'm like, nah, it's not good enough. I got to do a distance throw. I got to take that projector, I got to pull it all the way back, and I got to bring in the lowest one I got, because there's no point bringing the 25 or 2,000 lumens or 1,500 lumens. I have to bring in the 1,000 lumens. And, we'll do it again once I get the 900 in. All right, so let me go upstairs real quick. I'm going to show you. I'll leave that right there. Oh, let me show you something real quick. Might as well. Let's show you the angle gain. Isn't that important? You got to see the angle gain, right? There you go. There's the angle gain on 1,000 lumens. Measuring tape is going to drive me nuts all day. I really don't know where I put it at. Usually, if I can't find it in the usual spots, that means I put it somewhere pretty jacked up. I mean, one time, I was cleaning out the fireplace, right? Getting ready to burn it for the winter, because I don't burn it all the time. I just burn it for special occasions and stuff like that. And literally, I couldn't find my cell phone. I went looking all over the house for it. And I'm about to light this thing up. Couldn't find a cell phone. Found the cell phone in the fireplace. Yeah, that'd have been a nice explosion. I think we all have done this before. Left cell phones in the freezer. I've done that if you set it down and forget. All right. Let's show you what we got going on in here. I'm going to call this the messy office, because that's pretty much what it is. Don't worry, this is going pretty soon, because this thing is giving me migraines. So I got the computer I had downstairs for the demonstration. I'm going to use that up here. Well, actually, I'm going to load my software into there for this Sony projector, because we're going to use the Sony projector in here. We're going to turn the whole entire table here into a projection screen workplace, because this monitor is giving me headaches. I'm just going to use it for another security monitor. All right, let me show you what we picked up. So, make sure none of my information pops up here. Why are we over in here? I need to go to... Here we go, here we go, here we go. These are the projectors that excite me. You know why they excite me? Because these are bottom level projectors. These are projectors that nobody else will buy. I told you, eBayers, I will buy your old projectors. Because for this, I love it. It's a challenge for me for here. 1,000 lumens, it's not a challenge, that's a cakewalk. I need something that's going to basically challenge me. So this projector right here, oh yeah, it's an old one. This one right here is a ViewSonic PJL 855. Let me show you the specifications on it. 900 lumens. Sony's 1,000 lumens. 800 by 600 res. Look at the contrast. 100 to 1. That's freaking amazing. 100 to 1 contrast, which doesn't make a difference because the screen's black. So it's going to come up. I want to be able to watch anything I want with the darkest contrast levels on that screen right there. And I'm going to do this one also too on the 12 black technology. We're going to do it. I'll probably do it on all of them. But look at that, 100 to 1. Yeah, this thing is old. So, yeah, this right here, I'm definitely looking forward to getting this this projector. So this will be here soon. Shouldn't take long. The merchant's over in New York City. I'm over in Philadelphia. So it shouldn't take long to get it, but freaking 900 lumens. I wanted 8, but I couldn't find anything. I tried to find Sony's, because Sony's usually have portable projectors. I need to check Philips. Philips has a lot of portable projectors. I'm gonna buy Philips today too. I'm gonna get myself an old Philips projector. A Sharp. I mean, just a couple old projectors I want. I'm not gonna buy any new models. I'm gonna go get the Sharp. It's the in focus that I want. And I'm gonna buy some other old ones. So right there. Rolling Stone. Okay, let me see. What's up? Really? That's all it's on there? Oh, that's kind of weird when I come out of that one. I don't know. All right, okay, I have another one. Oh, great, that's fantastic. That's not what I wanted. Let's try it again. You know that sound for the servo though. You don't want that in the way. And that right there, back there, people, is a $75 projector. That's it. 1,000 lumens. Well, we don't have 1,000 lumens traveling. We're probably around 18 feet. Let me go try to see why this is playing. If I can freaking track it down somewhere. I really can't believe I lost this thing. Usually it might be in the backyard. This is in the backyard. I don't even know why I was measuring a building yesterday that I would have it in the backyard. Oh, man. One day to do a distance or I use the measurements. That is fantastic. Man, I have no idea where I put this thing at. This is gonna drive me nuts. All right, I'm going to get ready to come out of here because I have to be up. I'm already up. I have a few more demonstrations I want to do. I'm gonna get on Amazon and order this measuring tape. I'm gonna get 3 because there's no way in the world I'm gonna lose 3 measuring tapes. So I know you're probably saying, why is he griping over this measuring tape? I hate losing stuff. I really do. And I hate buying stuff twice. I really do. And I know it's here somewhere. It's just whatever weird place I set it at. I spent a week looking for glasses one time. But I'll figure out where it's at. I just had it to measure the screen out. I can't figure out exactly what I did with it after that. And I'm hoping the ViewSonic works with the adapter, which you shouldn't have a problem. I think the Cube was just too old of a projector. That's why it didn't work. And see, it maintains its white levels and everything. Not a problem. Now watch when I'm not looking for it, I bump into it. Like literally watch, like a day later, I'll be moving something around and then find it. Because that's usually how it works. When you don't want it, you can find them. That's what'll probably happen. I'll probably bump into it somewhere. Oh, okay, here it is. Still gotta do the demonstration again because I need a measurement. It's not official. I mean, it's good. We can see the distance of where the projector's sitting, but for me, it's not good enough. I need a measurement. I need to know how far this projector is sitting back. Weird. Totally disappeared. Yeah, I had to throw it in the trash. There is no other way. I could have lost that thing like that. And for some strange reason, we have vortexes in the house and just suck things in and disappear. So, but last place I had it was here. I can measure out the screen. The new screen. So, there. Why is that big spiders in this house? All right. Put you in the back. There you go. All right, let's do something to disrupt the projector a little bit. So hold on, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm going to use one of these because already the projector is already fighting. Travel at 1,000 lumens, it has to travel all the way over there. But we are going to put one of these right over there, so it would have to shine through this light too. So let's see if we can cut our lumens down a little bit. Make it even harder for it to work. All right. That's on that side. There we go. Cut my lumen light out of this. Oop, man, that caught me in the face. I think I need something else. So what I'm doing is I'm making it harder for the projector to work by cut down the lumens on the projector. So by putting the lamp in front of the projector, what I'm doing is I'm actually making it harder for the lumen count. So I'm automatically going to drop even faster. So now it's traveling through. I keep this light off because it's a short net light. I don't like to turn it on too much. But as you can see, it's traveling through this and hitting and traveling through the next room, making contact with the screen. But the reason why I put the lamp here, because the lamp actually cuts down the lumens even faster. Even with this light off, it cuts down the lumens even faster because it's sitting right in front of the lamp, projector lamp. So we'll make sure we drop in the lumens as fast as we possibly can. I put in the lamp right in front of it. And this is easy to do if you're doing it with a projector of a higher lumen count, but a little hard to do. So that seems interesting. All right. mine. This was one of the big boy projectors that I had in the house. And I did this demonstration with the light in front of it. It would cut through this light like it was nothing. That's 5200 lumens over there. Projector right there. If I did this demonstration on this with the lights hitting it, it wouldn't affect that projector one bit. It's 5200 lumens. It's like watching a car go 0 to 60 and just take off just like that compared to a bike that's going to take some time to start up. You know, so right out the gate, it's 1000 lumens. Right out of the gate, that's 52. So we can afford to lose 8 or 9 lumens, or maybe about 52. Use a couple of lumens here and there. Still maintain and hit that screen with no problem. Because it's a runaway freight train when you got that much power in lumens. Not pretty much too much is going to basically interfere with it when it hits the screen. It's going to hit the screen regardless. That's why they use those projectors for venues and churches and stuff like that. It will make contact with the screen. The problem you're going to have here is the screen going to be to produce a picture that's worthy of the projector's performance. That's the problem you're going to face when you use a high-end projector. But something like this is a portable projector at 1000 lumens. It has 1000 lumens to start from the gate. Not consider the fact that it has distance throw, because these projectors weren't meant to be pulled this far back. This projector is designed to do a 150-inch screen. We're way beyond 150-inch screen because not only are we hitting the screen, but if you look at the back of my kitchen, you can see it hitting the wall and the kitchen at the same time. So we're way over 150 inches. So we're going to make this a little bit more interesting. So already we got one light here in front, making it difficult for the projector to perform. We are going to take another floodlight. We're going to stick that on the other side. Some people always say, well, what is the purpose of all this? Just to show you that I'm doing this on 1000 lumens. So when I have people sit there and say, oh, I have an 8,000 lumen projector, or I have a 5,000 or 4,000, I couldn't see the screen inside my house. Okay, then I show them this video. So usually what they'll do is when they send me pictures, because I request for pictures of the screen they're displaying, they'll usually take the contrast level, they'll bring it down to 0, and they'll bring the brightness down to 0. It makes the screen appear dark and unnoticeable. That's why I asked for your projector settings. So one guy I did catch. Now, remember when I showed you the inside, when I got my projector, my what was that projector called? The Christie. The Christie was set for all factory settings because I bought it from a company. I didn't buy it from an individual that might have had the projector and changed the settings to his own personal settings. It came from a company, which means everything was set to factory settings. We're going to tell you that everything is set right down the middle, half and half, all the way down. So it isn't pushed all the way back. Once you push it back to 0, it becomes negative. So that's what he did. He pushed all the settings back to negative and came in and said, hey, look, this is the image that I'm getting. So I said, let me see your settings in your projector. So when I saw the settings and I saw what was going on, I said, did you do this? And he said, no, it came like this. These are the factory settings. That's not the factory settings. Push the projector back like that. So I explained to him, I said, look, this is what you got to do. I gave him where you need to put your brightness at and so forth at, and sure enough, the screen popped right on with no problem. So he kind of like trying to chalk it up that's how he got it from the factory. I've bought brand new projectors. You don't get everything at negative. You get everything basically right down the middle. It's all 50-50 all the way through. All right, so now, stand at that light for a while. We got 2 lights on here, disrupting this performance. We'll step back here and show you how far we are sitting from the screen. Back here, like I said, from here to here, I had to measure my living room one day, measure the whole thing. We get about 18, might get more than that, but I won't know until I get the measuring tape and wherever it disappeared to. let's go over and let's pull this demonstration up again. I'm doing the OLED demonstration. We're just going to do that one again. So that's what I mean. When you buy screen paint, these are tests and demonstrations that people tiptoe around. They don't want to do these demonstrations. That's why all the demonstrations I did for this paint was live. There is no way anybody can sit there and say, well, he doctored it or he used some kind of a modification, special effects. As I said before, if I have the ability to manipulate, you see my hand snap at the same time. The same time I snapped my hand, you just saw it. If I have the ability to be able to manipulate reality and time, you should be calling me Thanos. Or I should be working at the Sands Casino and changing my profession if I had that kind of power. So it's virtually impossible for me to manipulate. Not smoke and mirrors. You can't manipulate real time with smoke and mirrors, no. And as you can see, we don't have any mirrors here. There are no mirrors in my house. You know why? Because mirrors freak me out. Freak out. They do freak me out. I got one big mirror behind there and it's covered up. Mirrors freak me out. So that's why I did every last demonstration live. Let me go over here and we do the outer space. Outer space. There you are. So with all this light making contact with the screens, the black levels don't even fade. Now my projector sounding like because I got all these heat hitting it. I take these lights out. So the problem you have here is that, you know, they don't want to do the real demonstrations. They don't want to do the real tests. That's the problem. And if I do anything different or outside that line, at first I remember I was accused of using too many 720p projectors. At one point I was accused of using too much ambient light. And keep in mind, AR, that ambient light rejection technology is needed. It's a must. If you notice that all the big screens out there on the market are all ambient light rejection technology, just about all of them, because that's the new future and home theater projection. You have to have it. That's the, you know, like I said, it's a must in order to be able to produce images in fully lit environments, because most people now that are getting projectors, they want them, they're replacing TVs now. Before, projectors was the luxury thing, you know what I mean? You had your own personal theater room in your home. It was a luxury to have that, you know, or having someone's a little upset here. What is it now? I'm trying to figure out what he's talking about here. Talk trash. Oh, but anyway, you have to do these demonstrations. Like I said, companies out there, they have to. One thing I don't understand, and I still don't get it, is when I watch. Oh, Oh, no, you're cool. You're cool, dude. I read through it. You're good. You're good. One thing I don't understand is when I watched companies like Black Diamond and Elite Screens, when they test their product, they always do it on a white screen. So that's the part that puzzles me right there. You're always on a white screen. Anything literally can beat a white screen. I lie to you not. You can go out and get some gray paint and primer and throw it against the side of a white screen. You're going to produce a better image. So why would you test it against that? Why don't you test it against something that may be equal to your screen, or just design a gray screen and just go against that gray screen? You know, like I said, a lot of the demonstrations where I see ambient light projection demonstrations are done, it's always ambient light controlled environments. I know this because, like I said, when I went to Florida, a fellow flew me out there, signed the NDA, and went out there and made this product in front of him. They put my screen in an ambient light controlled environment, and they brought out this high powered, insane juggernaut projector and hit it. I'm like, oh, where's the challenge? Man, stick it outside and hit it with something. But yeah, that's how they set it up. That's how it's done. So, you know, like I said, and then you get it home and it's not the same thing. Something's weird about it. Like I said, you go into have you ever been to one of the, not to talk about screen innovation so much, but you ever been to one of their show booths? I've been to one of their show booths in Best Buy when they first started showing up the screen. And like I said, I was sitting there and I was thinking, man, it's amazing setup. They had the chairs and they had the floors that lit up and the whole 9 yards. It was amazing. The sound system, everything. So I'm all wow factored everything. I'm looking at the screen because this is what I do for a living. So I'm curious about the projector. Guarantee it wasn't 720p. I guarantee it wasn't that. Like a projector. Hey, how you doing? If they're using a projector that is extremely powerful, like maybe like a $20,000-$30,000 projector, how are you going to compare that when you get home to your projector? You can't. Like when he showed off that projector, the one the size Sony makes the size of a coffee table, that's a $50,000 projector. Hey, how you doing? That's a $50,000 projector. Guarantee when your house catches on fire, you're gonna have a difficult time trying to get that one out the door. But yeah, you better get it insured. $50,000. I think I've seen a few on eBay now for $24,000. That projector is like 10,000 lumens, 4K, and it's ultra short throw. So it's sitting like 1 inch away from your screen, probably a couple inches from your screen. 10,000 lumens. You can make notebook paper look good on that one. But like I said, it's like it's overkill. You know what I mean? And then you can't relate to that projector. I think anyone I watched in that comment section, watching that video, they were like, wait, how much is the projector again? They were griping over the price of the projector because, yeah, it's $50,000. That's a car. That's a cheap house. Like a cheap house, if you're going to buy a house and just gut it, fix it up, yeah, you can buy one of them. You can get houses now for like around $40,000 or $30,000 now just to fix up a shell. You know what I mean? That's a lot of money for a projector. Then on top of that, it's a piece of furniture at that because it stretches all the way across and hits. I call it the coffee table projector. So God forbid if you're having a party and somebody sits on top of it thinking it's a piece of furniture and sets something on top of it. That would freak me out because you have to constantly remind people, don't set drinks on that. It's a projector. And like, what? That's a projector? Yeah. Now these projectors have been out for a while. That projector, brand new, would cost you 24 grand. I'm gonna try to see if I can track one down because I think they're used at $24,000 used. All right, people. So I see what we got to do today. Well, I just gotta wait for the VSonic to get in here. The 900 lumen. I can get 8, so I have to wait for that to get in here. I'm probably gonna play around with the Chrissy on Monday because I haven't had a chance to really play with that projector that much. It's still sitting there on the table. And I haven't had any time to play around with it too much. So I'm probably going to mess around with it today. Have some fun with it because I haven't had any time to play around with it. This right here. This is the projector I'm going to be hooking upstairs to my desk. So I'm turning my desk into an interactive projection screen. I'm going to be using 12 technology on that. And this will allow me, this is going to be my office computer. The computer this projector is completely interactive, which means I can take these little pens and I can manipulate things like this. I couldn't tell you about that one because to tell you the truth, we used 1,000 lumen projectors on both of them. I did a demonstration where I did all the screens at the same time. What I'll do is tomorrow, Monday, I'll do a demonstration. We'll bring all the screens up in one hit, and we'll use the 1,000 lumen projector behind me, and we'll use the Panasonic 1,500 lumen. How about that? We wait till tomorrow. I know I gotta wash my dishes. All right, that should give you an idea of which one. We'll put the gold, we'll put the 12, and we'll put the Platinum Eclipse, and we'll use, because you said yours is 1,700, right? So we'll use the Panasonic. This one right here is around, I think this is around 1,600 lumens. That's close enough. And we'll use a 1,000 lumen projector. All right, and we'll do that tomorrow. We'll put all those together and we'll do that demonstration tomorrow, okay? So that way you can get an idea of which one may be better for you. And we'll do contrast, white levels, the whole 9 yards. All right, with that being said, I got to get out of here. Thank you all for your time. You have a blessed day, blessed night, depending on where you're at in the world, and be safe.